This is Eve Sheldon with the Power of Tarot, and we're going to do some tarot spreads on who might win the presidential election in 2016. We're going to take a look at Republicans now, and first of all, we're going to look at the person named Rubio and see if this Rubio person might win the election. So let's take a look. Channeling the nature spirits and ancestors of Yosemite. He's got the King of Cups heading his spread, and here's the King of Cups. So King of Cups is a master of love and emotion. That's a spirit guide that overlooks his activities and is there always helping him. Very interesting. He also has the Two of Cups, the marriage card, at the heart here. Marriage card symbolizes birth of a new union. Utmost fulfillment in love and emotion through birth of a new union. So this Rubio guy, he has the capacity to create a union with the country that will be very, very positive using his love and emotional nature. So that's a little bit surprising for a male, but it's really super awesome. He's got some old issues with grief to work out. That's also at the heart here. Three of Swords energy is there for him. He needs to let go. He grieves for past things that didn't work out, and that's coloring his chances here in the presidential election. He needs to move through that fear of old grief, fear that things are going to happen again, that he's going to end up grieving and being sad for losses. It's a fear of loss. Five of Swords energy is at the present, and that's a fear of defeat. So he's going to have to move through that if he will be successful. So he's got some fears to work out. A very sensitive individual here. His outcome card is a Seven of Coins. That is a success card. Having success, but him feeling like he's got to really pick away at it. He has to really work hard. But having success nonetheless. So he's got to move through. He's got to be really aware of and deal with in a good way his emotional and love nature here. It could be very, very good for the country though, but he's got to move through his fear of defeat and fear of grief. But he has that success card at the outcome after he has his work done, so that shows that he can and will do the work. I would give Rubio about a 60%, so that's pretty good. Now we're going to look at the other candidate for Republicans. His name is Donald Trump. So let's do a little spread on Donald Trump and see what his chances are at winning the presidential election in 2016. So he's got the Tower card heading his spread, and there it is. That's the card of cataclysmic change. Things happening, things moving, things shifting, and not in such a nice, easy way. Lots of movement for him. Lots of things being deconstructed. He also has the Devil card at the heart. There's the Devil card. It shows a bumpy road is at the heart. His road to the presidency and his road for himself will always be this bumpiness here. Devilish things going on. Not such great energy, that Devil card. Sometimes the card can mean to keep your sense of humor about it, but not. It's right next to the Tower card. So lots of changes and shifting, and those two cards, when they're next to each other in a spread, do not really mean good things. Some things are hidden about him. He also has the Moon card at the heart here. It shows things hidden, positive or negative, good or bad, but some things have yet to be revealed about him in his candidacy. So you could have some surprises later on that might not be so good for him because that Moon card is right next to the Tower and the Devil card. Page of Swords is here. That shows that he holds a very youthful, sort of immature energy in how he uses the intellect and mind. Page is a younger energy. Swords represent the intellect and the mind, and that's what he's working right now. His outcome is the Queen of Batons, which is interesting enough. He will have her as a spirit guide, and he'll have the opportunity to embody some of her energy to step into more of his spiritual nature. But overall, if we're looking in terms of will he be successful at winning the presidency, I would say a no. He's got the Devil card, the Moon card, and the Tower card, And then that Page of Swords card showing him really not being very sophisticated with his mind and how he uses his word. Interesting little caveat, though, that the guides want to give us about that Queen of Batons energy, and that means that he is following his spiritual path, and he has been a spiritual master in the past. So he has chosen to be the man he is so that he can learn more about human nature. So remember, he is solidly on his path. As far as his chances for winning the election, that's a big fat no.